If they find my bones in the desert, it's because we're gonna go in the desert this week and starve ourselves.
That's not exactly true.
This week we're gonna camp on Arizona Trust Land. We'll be trying the 16-8 intermittent fasting.
One for me and one for you.
It's our second day.
Feeling great today.
You excited about dinner tonight?
So excited.
How many more weeks in my life do I actually have?
We are both hungry. It's day 5. We're just kind of pretty much over it.
Day 6, I'm ready for this to be over.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm feeling really bad.
Not having fun.
I can't remember. I looked up the other reasons. Mama, no.
Brain fog.
Brain fogs.
I don't mind skipping dinner once in a while. I don't mind skipping breakfast once in a while, but every damn day. It's springtime in Arizona, and we're driving into Tucson as we prepare for a 50-hour work week. And oh yeah, we're gonna try intermittent fasting for the first time. But first, we gotta get some supplies for the week.
I've been doing some research, and studies have shown that intermittent fasting can extend your lifespan and reduce the risk of age-related diseases. Now seems like as good a time as any to try it.
We got stocked up on all kinds of healthy, whole foods, but we did see an El Charro Mexican restaurant close to the grocery store, and we remember eating there last time we were in Tucson. It was delicious. The fast doesn't start until tomorrow, so we decided, let's eat El Charro tonight. Ready to go?
Now let's go. We headed north out of Tucson to camp on Arizona Trust Land, just a little southeast of Phoenix.
For just a $20 yearly permit to camp on Trust Land, we're thinking this campsite will give us the peace and quiet we need this week.
It's been a while since we had a big open space all to ourselves, and Mr. Sweetface could not wait to get outside and enjoy it. Hey. Oh, slow it down. I'm gonna eat this one. Oh. Sit. Mr. Sweet, stop.
And it didn't take him long to discover that we were going to have neighbors who make really big poops.
So we had to put on some camouflage.
Mr. Sweetface, you're gonna have to have a bot. We found a sweet little spot here, and Mr. Sweetface loves it. He's already had his dirt bath. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this one.
I don't think I've ever seen him this dirty. He looks horrible.
White kitty? And what color are you, buddy? Huh? You got your camouflage on?
As we sat down to enjoy our view from camp, we learned we're looking out over the Superstition Mountains.
Some Apaches believe the entrance to the lower world, or hell, is in these mountains. And in 1891, a German immigrant claimed on his deathbed a lost treasure was hidden there. Since then, around 600 people have died or gone missing searching for it.
Even today, 4 or 5 people vanish annually. It's no wonder locals think the mountains are cursed. Could these mountains be a bad omen for a week of fasting? See what we got?
Oh my god.
Surely not. Look at our cute neighbors who came to greet us.
Oh, it smells so good already.
We're trying not to be blasphemous, but we called this the Last Supper. Before we go into our intermittent fasting,
I have the tamale stuffed chicken. Same thing I had last time. And so did Don, but he upgraded this time.
I got the chimichanga with a bunch of sauces and things added. Unfortunately, it looks like they forgot to give me some of the stuff that's supposed to go on it. I'm not gonna complain, it looks pretty tasty.
You don't have much luck at El Charro, do you?
No. As long as there's not a piece of a dishwasher scrubbing brush in my food today, it's gonna be better than last time. Unfortunately, I found a little piece of dishwasher scrubbing.
Steel brush.
Yeah. Is it everything you remember?
Mm-hmm. It really is.
It smells good. I just saw a post, maybe yesterday, and it basically said, would you rather have $2 million today or $4,000 every week for the rest of your life. And being the calculating person I am, I sat down and I said, well, how many more weeks in my life do I actually have if I live the average lifespan of a white male in North America? I only got 1,300 weeks left. That means 1,300 odd weeks is about 26 years. I'm 52. That means I'm exactly at the 2/3 mark of what my life estimate is. And I guess it really made me think, what do I want to do with this last third of my life? I decided might as well try this challenge with Mela. It's definitely not something I would think to put on my list, but if it'll eke me out another 100, 300 more weeks that I get to spend with her, let's do it.
It is 10:47. I have mild grumpiness going on, and I'm definitely starting to get hungry.
My stomach is grumbling. I'm not grumpy, but I'm feeling good.
But I think we're both ready to eat.
Yes.
We've gotten a little bit of work done already, and we've been for a walk. We get to eat brunch at 11, so I'm gonna start cooking.
This week we're going to be trying the 16-8 intermittent fasting.
That means we'll only be eating for 8 hours a day between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. and fasting the other 16 hours.
The idea is not to cut calories, but to eat the same amount in a shorter window of time. Because we were going to be restricting when and how much we ate.
We wanted to make sure we had meals that were wholesome and nutritious, that we were getting everything we need, but that were also tasty, so we didn't feel like we were deprived.
So we used ChatGPT to suggest a meal plan for us. We picked out some of the meals it suggested and customized that meal plan so it'd be just right for us. And then we also had it put together a shopping list for us. And we're gonna eat now because I don't want to wait any longer. I'm getting hungry.
I feel like breakfast or brunch is always gonna be like the best meal ever.
And to keep track of our experience, we'll be documenting our sleep, mood, hunger, and energy levels throughout the day. Mela made us a great brunch, and since I'm going to be cooking dinner tonight, caveman style, out on the fire, I need to build a little fire ring and get everything ready. While I built the fire, Mela did a Pilates workout. Our energy levels felt good.
At the end of brunch, I was pretty full, and I thought, oh wow, that was a really big meal. And now 2 hours later, we are both hungry, so we are going to snack. Snacks are allowed between meals. Little snack break between work.
But spirits were still high, and we were loving our cow friend visitors. Caveman style, I made cauliflower and broccoli, tossed in paprika, turmeric, and olive oil. Fire-baked sweet potatoes and salmon with lemon, dill, and garlic. Yeah, it's tasty. Turmeric cauliflower. Isn't it a real bright meal?
I love a colorful meal. We're cutting it close though.
Yep, we got like 7 minutes to eat. I'm stuffed. I don't think I can eat it all.
Yeah, I'm struggling to finish this meal. It's bigger than we usually have, but I feel like I'm gonna make myself eat a little more because I need it to last. I think our stomach's just not used to this size meal.
Yeah.
I got an escaping cat here.
Oh boy.
What you doing, buddy? Where you going? I gotta finish my meal. You're gonna make a circle around the bus and then you're gonna go inside, okay? First day?
Not too bad. I got hungry a couple times, but I think it's because I'm tired.
Yes, I was hungry at points. I think I don't allow myself to get hungry most of the time. I'll snack or eat as soon as I get hungry, so that was different. I used to be a night owl. I wouldn't describe myself that way anymore, but I'm still enjoy the dinner time, maybe snack later kind of a person. Maybe it won't be so bad because I ate my entire meal to prep myself so that I would feel really full.
This is where things turn downhill fast.
Spoiler alert, future Mela and Don do not recommend fasting in the desert this summer.
Instead, we recommend spending some time on the water.
If you're tired of huffing and puffing, wasting your time trying to inflate your paddleboard,
I'm gonna be too tired to paddleboard when I get done with this.
check out Outdoor Masters Cachalot 2S, an electric pump with its own built-in battery.
That means you can charge it up with the USB-C connector or with the 12-volt DC connector right in your car.
Then untethered, you can pump up to 3 paddleboards on one charge.
But the Cachalot 2S has so many other uses. It comes with 7 different nozzles so you can inflate your stand-up paddleboards, kayaks, air mattresses, kites, inflatable tents, beds, and more.
Plus it acts as a power bank with USB out, so we can charge our phones and camera batteries while we're out playing, all from this device. My favorite thing about it is just how small and light it is. Easy to pack, easy to carry, and it comes with its own little carry bag.
If you already have an electric pump, Outdoor Master has the Electric Ray, a 500 milliamp hour power bank that gives you the same untethered flexibility.
If you're looking for a way to effortlessly pump up your inflatables fast, so you can spend more time doing the things you love,
Use the link in the description below and use code REHABIT810 to save 10% off your order at Outdoor Masters. It's our second day on the intermittent fasting, and I'm feeling okay.
feeling great today. Last night though, after dinner, I had a terrible headache. I'm not a big headache person too, so this was kind of unusual for me, and it was pretty intense. And I think that it was the red wine I drank. We were on the fence of like, should we have alcohol on this or shouldn't we?
We decided not to restrict our diet, but just to keep in that window. And sometimes we have a glass or two of wine, or I have a beer or two. So we decided as long as we did it within that window, and not to excess, of course.
And the other thing that is really important is to stay really hydrated. So even when you're in your fasting window, you should be and can drink lots of water and black coffee and herbal teas. I think that's gonna be my focus. I mean, we drank a lot of water, didn't we? I thought so. But we are out in the desert and it's pretty sunny and it's getting pretty warm in the next few days. So
The bad part is it makes me want to drink more coffee because I want some more flavor in my mouth.
not because you feel like you don't have energy, just because you want the
No,
flavor?
I mean, I'm drinking decaf coffee, so.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I only drink 1 cup of half-calf coffee in the morning and then decaf a cup if I need another one.
Solid as a real tree. They look like they're squishy, don't they? On the outside, like here. But it's not.
So one of the things I would like to do is forage for wood in places that we're camping where it's allowed. I don't like buying firewood because you're just literally burning it. So last night I said we gotta go out and forage for wood. And we just came across an empty camp with enough wood for the rest of the week.
Yeah, maybe not these guys. But this is good. Oh, we might have to chop this up though, it's really big. But this is great.
Did we manifest it, or is it just a coincidence? I didn't
Manifestation opened my eyes to go, What's that over there?
Yep.
I'm gonna try upping my H2O intake today.
And then we found a second camp of firewood. Just take a couple of these once. Take that and that.
I thought you were pointing at the cow poop. Look at that!
I thought we were gonna spend like 2 hours searching for firewood today.
Scavenging at old campsites is always kind of a winner, but normally you find like one log that's half burnt. That was a major score.
While our hour-long walk and scavenging was fun, we may have overexerted ourselves in the desert heat and sun.
Breakfast or brunch is kind of always orgasmic on this fast. It's about 4 o'clock and I'm feeling really bad. I don't have a headache so much as, I don't know, I just don't feel good inside. And I feel like it's way too soon in the fasting to not feel good, that I'm not hungry. I've drunk so much water today. I don't know if it's completely unrelated to the fasting, but I'm struggling to focus on work.
Why are you rolling dirt? I'm just gonna have to wipe you down with a rag. Not feeling great. I don't know if it's that we're fasting. Just feel worn out, headachy, and out of energy and tired. I don't know if it's this dry Arizona weather. It's like 10% humidity. Not having fun, but...
So yeah, I'm a little confused now if there's something else going on with us. Luckily, we cooked extra. Good call on cooking extra to just have leftovers because we were so tired today. Maybe we just need some rest.
I think so.
Both woke up pretty hungry today, but I slept real good last night, feeling pretty good, ready for this breakfast that honestly, this feels like a cheat. It looks so good. I love brunch.
What do you think about this fasting, huh? Is it throwing the schedule off for everybody?
Snack time.
Either this fasting is harder on our bodies than we thought it would be. The other reason could be our bodies just adapting to this change in schedule. I can't remember. I looked up the other reasons. Mama, no.
Brain fog.
Brain fog.
This is obviously not a how-to video. We're just sharing our experiences, so I feel this is a good place to say, speak to your nutritionist or doctor before you start your own intermittent fasting to learn what is best for your body.
Mistakes were made on our first fast. Our biggest mistake was not realizing how hard this would be on our bodies. Perhaps we should have eased ourselves in with a gentle approach of 14-10 fast, especially considering the harsh environment and our busy work schedule that week. We are kind of pushing to exercise and do all the work that we normally would, and it would be tiring just doing that work because we haven't had a day off in a while. So we may have pushed ourselves. Who wants snack time?
One for me and one for you.
And this is when our cow friends went from being cute to pests.
Today. Look at them. Don't play with the...
Oh no, oh no.
Go away from the... Tonight for dinner we are having a chicken pesto with zucchini noodles and some garlic bread. I have this crash after our first meal, but by this meal I feel good again.
Yeah, for dinner, I'm usually not even hungry at this point, but after brunch, I'm just wiped out. We also have a little bit of a heat wave coming through here. It's like 90. We may not be feeling very good now, but there's a reason we wanted to try intermittent fasting.
Fasting has ancient roots linked to periods of food scarcity for early humans. It was adopted over the centuries as part of religious practices. fasting for health benefits has been a recent trend that has captivated the public attention.
Papers published by the National Library of Medicine show intermittent fasting can be effective for weight loss, can regulate blood sugar, and may improve cardiovascular health. It's proven to reduce oxidative stress in animal studies and consistently demonstrated increased longevity, which could increase the lifespan of humans. Any search across the internet will bring up conflicting information about intermittent fasting because little scientific research has been done to understand its long-term effects on humans.
Oh, she's getting lazy already.
The cat's finally figured out that breakfast time is playtime, even though we moved breakfast to brunch. I'm not sure how we got a late start on breakfast. I got caught up in something.
We had so much work to do, I kind of just forgot about the fact that we needed to eat.
Yeah, so hunger level, not that bad.
One thing is for sure, I appreciate my food so much more because we're not eating all the time. It tastes so good.
It's also hard to concentrate on anything else when we are only eating this small window. It was great to finally have a good day. We didn't feel extra hungry, we didn't crash after breakfast.
We all started to get used to our environment and live peacefully together.
$11 a.m. still feels a little late for breakfast. I think if we do this again, we would shift our whole meal up. Eating maybe at 10, that I can handle. Because like at 9 o'clock, I'm ready to eat. Mostly because I get up between like 5 and 6:30 almost every day.
You got a buddy over there.
As we've been keeping track of it, I've noticed every time our alarm goes off to go put stuff in our spreadsheet, I'm not hungry. But an hour and a half before that, I was starving almost every time.
So we feel our tracking times don't show accurately how tired or hungry we sometimes were, but overall, we can see improvement.
But our good mood didn't last much longer than a day.
Day 5 of this challenge, and we're just kind of pretty much over it. The heat is exhausting us on top of the fact that our body is adapting to this new fast. We don't even want to cook tonight. We're just gonna eat sandwiches tonight. Maybe not the best thing for us, but at the same time, we've worked our asses off all day. We're tired, we're hot. It's been rough.
Day 6, breakfast time. I'm ready for this to be over.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
I'd rather do like the 5 days of keto than this. It's just not fun. My body's not happy, I'm grumpy, I'm hungry or starving, and then when it's time to eat, I'm not hungry at all.
But I do feel like my body is adjusting to it at least. But it's been way harder than I think what we thought it would be. She's like a jack in the box today.
As hard as it was for us, we're actually doing okay. It is expected that you take 2 to 4 weeks to adjust to a 16-8 fast.
We took a morning coffee and tea out on a little hunt for these like skeletons of the jumping choya. And I just think they're so cool. So I have a little art project in mind. So we collected a few pieces that I think will work great. And we're gonna clean them up, bleach them, figure out how to seal them, and you'll have to stay tuned because it's gonna take a little while to get it right, but it'll be cool.
You excited about dinner tonight?
So excited. This is the meal I've been waiting for. Don created this tilapia sensation. Gosh, when we first met, right? Like
8 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, when we moved in together. It was one of my favorite meals for a long time. I'm not sure why we stopped making it. It's just one of those things like you make it and make it and make it and then you forget about it. It's like an easy meal, super tasty, super healthy. And we'll leave the recipe for you on Patreon. It's completely free to get the recipe. Just go join Patreon as a free member. I don't know, we complained a lot this morning, but I gotta say, I wasn't like super grumpy. before breakfast at least, even though I was hungry. I wasn't as grumpy as I've been, and I didn't crash after we had our brunch breakfast.
Getting used to it, or just had a good day?
I think my body's adjusting is what's happening.
Yeah, I think I'm adjusting a little, but just like I said earlier,
It's not your thing.
it's not my thing. Like, I don't mind skipping dinner once in a while, I don't mind skipping breakfast once in a while, but every damn day, it just screws everything up. Alright, let's enjoy our food.
No problem.
Both probably a little grumpy this morning from my measurements.
What?
I said we're both probably grumpy this morning from my measurements.
Only because you're being a pain in the butt. It's the last day of our challenge. We have great weather finally. We're trying to enjoy being outside. I think Don is 100% over the challenge.
We didn't starve, but it definitely made things more tense. Food cravings for me happening all the time during the day, except when we're supposed to notate if we're hungry or not. By that point, my body just gave up, I guess.
Now that we're at day 7, I do feel like my body has adjusted to this.
And I'm completely fine with not having strict meals, 3 meals every day. And I think the key is to try to figure out how to balance what each of our bodies wants.
I gotta say, something that we did this week that I really liked, and I would like to keep doing it, is using ChatGPT to come up with a meal plan.
And a shopping list.
And a shopping list. It like took so much work out of it for us, even if we're not intermittent fasting. I really liked it. We don't have a scale, so we didn't track if we lost any weight this week. That wasn't our goal either. Even though it's been a tough week here, this camp spot has been absolutely amazing. The cats have loved it, and the view of the superstitious mountains has been amazing. Great camp spot, great week. Off to our next adventure. But first, let's have a fire tonight to send this place off properly.
Well, this week was hard for us. Now that a month has passed from this challenge, there were definitely benefits for us, and I think it's important to share that we've changed some of our eating habits based on what we learned from this fast.
We both enjoyed eating breakfast later than normal and have continued to eat breakfast around 10 a.m. This little shift has worked much better for us. And we aim to eat an early dinner, but we don't keep to a strict schedule. I did find that giving my body more time to digest before going to bed helped to improve my sleep quality.
We're walking away from this experiment knowing our body's a little more inspired to have a healthier diet.